What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Holla. Um, I'm here at Prime, trucking. This is day one orientation, PSD. Um, I'm basically in this video gonna go over my first day experience here at Prime. Hold on, let me get this. Basically gonna go over my first day experience. First off, let me go back because I decided not to do a video on the bus because it was packed, it was long, it was grumpy. I was grumpy. Everybody else was grumpy. So basically, it's just like there's no point to do a video on the bus. So I ain't do a video on the bus, but basically I got here. Well, first off, I left New York 7:10 in the morning. We're talking about 7:10 in the morning on Saturday, 7:10 a.m. So I had to get up to leave my house to get on the subway, 3 bags. I got up 4:30 in the morning. I left my house by 5:10. I just did some calculations. I figured out what time the train was gonna be there. I met the train there. Basically, like when I got there, the train was pulling in like 30 seconds later. It just happened that way. And then I've been on the bus since yesterday. We got here at 2 o'clock, I would say, 1:45 ish, maybe 1:50, and then we got to Prime location, the Campus Inn. I filled out my card, my paperwork at like 2:09. Now what's gonna happen is you're gonna come here to Prime, and you're gonna once you get off the bus, you call in the shuttle. It was like 30 guys, so we just relied on somebody to call. Somebody was gonna call. It was like 30 of us or whatever on that one bus. Like, it was crazy. We stopped at St. Louis, and in St. Louis there was like a lot of people because the bus was going beyond beyond Springfield. So they put Prime like 30, maybe 35 drivers from Prime that was going to Prime's drivers orientation. They put us all in one bus. We had our own bus, whatever. Um, but basically, you get here. I'm the type of dude who wants to get all my stuff out the way. So you already know it's no time to sit here and talk and wait for your buddy. That you've only known since the bus ride. You know what I mean. So you want to get your stuff moving, get in and out, whatever. Some things is out of your control, whether you're gonna be first, last, or second, third. That's out of your control. Some things, but for the most part, always get to things early. And what I mean by that is I got on that first shuttle. Like, it was, like I said, they had to send like a couple shuttles. I got on that. I made sure I was on that first shuttle. And I got here. I was like the second person off the bus. Came in, grabbed my stuff. And you had to give your ID. And then they tell you to go into the back, print out your physical. You had to go print out your physical. I did it online. Everybody did it online, printed it out. If you didn't, you had to sit there and fill it out. Then once you come back from the physical, with your physical, then you have to pay your, $100 for your training, because it's $155. But so far I've only paid $100 just for the training, PSD training. Then after that, they give you a packet. Like, take this packet, go in this room, start filling it out, and you're just like, what? And basically, in this packet is, the contract. I mean, I had it last night. I could have did a video, but I don't want any legal problems with showing you guys like what the contract looks like, because it wasn't. That has to be something that I'm not gonna try that. So basically, it hands you this packet, basically with the contract, and you're looking at it, and you're just like, yo, I thought it was, free, whatever. But it turns out that, like, if you have to read the contract, and then you're understand, like read it through. Can't read the first page, not knowing whatever. They go over the whole packet in the first day. So you have your chances to cancel or whatever, and then you have your chances not to cancel. Then we all know that if you leave before your time's up, you're gonna owe some money. So basically, how it works out is basically like if you leave before the 7 days of signing that contract, you don't owe any money. If you leave before 7 days, you owe nothing. If you leave after 7 days, you owe half. If you leave after 15 days, you owe all. So that's kind of how the training is, and how the contract is. So basically, once you were primed for 15 days, then basically you basically owe prime. So if you jump out of your contract, then you're going to have to pay that back, and they're going to take their money. But if you stay for 6 months, then your contract also goes down to half. So it's a lot of variables. They explain everything to you. It's worth it. I thought it was worth it. And basically, after that, they break you off into your groups. I got lucked out. I'm in Group C. I got lucked out. There's some people that's in some groups that's just not gonna work for them. But today went by so quick that it depends on how the people are, and how they're moving and feel like moving. But today went by so quick. I think pretty much a lot of the group that was supposed to have to come back tomorrow, they're going to get most of their stuff done today. It's all about time management, too. You have to look at your schedule and try to get what you need to get done. Basically, I got, right now, it is 2 o'clock p.m., 2 p.m., and I'm done. I did everything I was supposed to do today. My checklist for today is done. That means I filled out all that paperwork. In my group, basically they set it up so that everybody's not in one place at one time. Basically, I did Apex screening first. Basically, that's Apex screening is you lifting, and they're seeing how your physical, what you're able to do physically. Basically, if you're able to lift a tarp over a heavy tarp, rolled up tarp, if you're able to grab the tarp off of elevated spot, put it down on the floor, pick it back up, and put it up there. Then you have to lift a couple weights, a couple crates with weights. You have to lift one here, lightweight. I think it was like 40 pounds. Then you got to do 50 pounds, and then you got to lift 80 pounds up to like here. It's certain things that they check you to make sure that you don't have any pain and all that stuff. So that's what the Apex screening is. That was done in like 5 minutes. No, it was done in 5 minutes, but the weight was probably like 30 or 40. I would say 30-minute wait. That was the shortest. That was definitely the shortest line. After that, I did the drug test, basically. Drug screening, urine test, urine analysis. I did that. Right after that, that line turned out to be maybe 55 minutes wait, possibly. It goes by fast if you're talking to people. So if you have great communication skills, you're just talking. I'm gonna try to speed this up because I don't want to go over 12 minutes. So basically, if you have good communication skills, then it shouldn't be a problem. Time will go by fast. There was a guy in there cracking jokes, crazy, had everybody dying. So it's not a lot of people that are just randomly just, hey, how you doing? Because you can tell that people don't give two fucks if you're here or not. People really don't. Excuse my language, by the way. I'm trying to keep it PG. They don't care. They really don't care that you're here. So you say hi and then they just walk by you. So you don't let that bother you. It's here. It's here. But after that, after the drug test, I did the physical. Oh man, that was crazy. That was a long wait. That was probably the physical. Because if you do the drug test, they have two separate spots for the drug test. One in the doctor's office and then one that's set up in a different area. I went to the one in a different area. It was moving quick. The doctor's office was a long line. So many people set up in there. So the other place was actually quicker. And then once you do drug testing, you can go to the nurse's station where you do your vision test, your blood pressure. You do your blood pressure, your vision test, things like that, and your vital signs basically. And then after that, you see the doctor, and then you do your physical tests, which is basically asking you questions, cough, check for hernias, cough, and he grabs you, and not like that. He just puts his hand there, whatever, cough. Got to be knuckle. Got to do the duck walk. Shout out to Rim Reigns and the duck walk. But I mean, he did the duck jump. But you got to do the duck walk. Things like that. Squat and walk and stuff like that. So, it's a crazy day. But that's all out the way. And now my schedule, the way I'm set up, I'm in Group C. So I go hit the simulator at 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Yeah, man, there's some dudes that got to do simulator from 8:30 to 11 p.m. And you got to be up at 7:30 in the morning. So, I mean, 11 p.m. is not that bad because everybody's hanging out, whatever, going to eat and stuff. So 11 p.m. is not even that bad, to say that, but it just sucks if you're in that group, just because. I got blessed where I'm not in that group at all. Like, I have to sit, mostly I'm in the 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. simulation group, and a 3:30 to 6 p.m., a 5 p.m. to 7:15, 3:30 to 6 p.m., so I lucked out, I guess. And the guys in my group, we have some conversations while we're waiting in line. There's nothing else to do. Those guys who just sit there like that. I talk to everybody. I don't care. White, black, Asian, Chinese, Spanish. I talk to everybody. Why? Because it makes me feel better as a person, and maybe I'll cheer up your day. Who knows? But I talk to everybody. Yesterday was crazy. Handing all the paperwork after all of that time on the bus. It was crazy. But, everything is going well. This is day 1 at Prime. This is day 1 at Prime. I'm gonna throw a shout out to LoShawn Parks because watching your YouTube videos is one of the reasons why I decided to come here in depth. And shout out to Miss Montana De Leon. So watching her videos also is the reason why I came here to Prime. So thanks, shout out to you too. I'm gonna also start my own, video logs, because maybe, people decide to get into trucking, and it's amazing. But I'll let you guys know how I'll keep you guys operated. If you guys have any questions, you know where to leave them down below. It's all good, all love. Once again, this is Will the Holla. Peace.